to another video. This is the end of season 2. So as you can see, we finished 12th, which is an improvement. It was on our 14th last season. Not a bad season. More points, 55 points, which is, 35 points above relegation, so that's really good. But 18th went down with 20 points, which is very low. As you can see, we're still getting a lot of yellow cards. I still like the tactic though. I like the way we're getting stuck in. XG was 7th, so we're playing a lot better than our position in the league would suggest. So that's a positive. I think that'll show that we should progress next season and do a lot better, get in that top half, hopefully push for Europe. We'll see how we get on. Finance is not great, minus 10 million, but we've got 30 million transfer budget to play with. We have a lot of wage budget there. We've got 1 million there to play with, so that's good. Net debt, 870 million, not really coming down. But I think at the moment, projections not very good, but I think at the moment we'll worry about trying to strengthen this squad and see what we can do to push us up the league, hopefully get into Europe, get better sponsorship, more, maybe expand the stadium, things like that, and then hopefully that'll bring the debt down. As you can see for the club vision, B- rating, but we passed all the stuff they wanted us to do, so that's good. Board's happy. Pretty sure fans are quite happy. Obviously not without performances against Liverpool, but Liverpool, City, two best players on the game and two best teams on the game, in my opinion. So, it's always going to be tough to try and get the best of over them. Really solid team though. We're starting to bring through a few youngsters like James Rutherford and Rob Armstrong. There's some players that are looking really good, but there's some I think we might cash in on, like Alex Iwobi, like Doucouré, maybe. Let me know. Would you sell these players? Like Idrissa Gueye, he's 34 now. Still a good player though. But would you sell him? Would you keep him for another season? Martin Ford, that's a really good youngster we've got. Dewey's coming on leaps and bounds. I'm still convinced he's going to be world class. We've got Sheriff, which is another youngster who's coming through. 2 goals in 2 games in the Premier League. He's going to be really good, really strong Dutch forward, really good. Season 3 transfers now, 14th of July. Let's see what business we've been doing. Finance is looking a lot better now. 35.5 million, but still 30 million transfer budget. The wages look very well actually. We actually brought that wage down, so that's really good. Net debt coming down a little, but a lot of work to do there. So if we go into, we've got a few coaches there, but if we go into our transfer history, as you can see, a few players have left. Idrissa Gueye, Alex Iwobi, Mason Holgate, Tarkovsky. Good players, but I think time to let them go. Let me know what you think. Would you have sold them? Feel free to give me some grief in the comments if you think I should have kept them. We also let Doucouré go. I think he was out of contract, to be fair. James Garner is gone as well. He was a Man United fan, a little bit disappointing, but he wasn't coming on very well. But we made some signings from Man United with Scott McTominay, Donny van der Beek's in, Dale Fry's in, who I think is a really good player, Rabiot's in, and Yusuf Poulsen. Very cheap as well, these players, so I think these are going to be good players to add to the squad, to add to the really talented youngsters we brought in and we're trying to develop. This is the tactic we're working with at the moment. This is working really well for us. We're going a bit more attacking. Hopefully that'll get us further up the league. Get us in that top half, into that Europe battle. That's where we need to be. Dewey's injured, unfortunately. he would probably play ahead of Paulson. But Paulson's a good understudy. As you can see, solid team, Mikolenko, Livramento. We're going very fluid, which is really fun actually to play on this game. Really fun to watch. The team goals that we get, I'm expecting are going to be really good to watch. So we'll concede a few, I imagine, but I think we'll score a lot more. We're predicted 10th. We were more than that. We need top half. We need to be up around 8th, 7th, I think, at least this season. So I will crack on with this and I'll get back to you. Right, so this is the wrap up of season 3. Amazing season. We managed to finish 2nd in the league, which is even better than I thought we would achieve. Unfortunately, it's Liverpool ahead of us, but they've had a really good season with 90 points. We're coming 2nd in the league, the way we were going with 14 and 12 before that. Calvert-Lewin, top goal scorer ahead of Haaland. Amazing. Average ratings are looking really good, so we've obviously played very well. Up there in assists with Dewey and Shelderup. Shelderup is unfortunately gone. Dortmund have been chasing him, so he's gone for 60 million. Which, considering we paid 9 for him, is really good, but we just couldn't hang on to him. Although I would have liked to. Look at the transfer history. So we brought in Hendrick. I think I promised it an episode or 2 ago. He looks a really good player. I know from watching other people on YouTube, like Omega Luke, the Hendrick has the highest potential on this game, so he is going to progress massively. Asp Jensen in as well. I think 450 grand is an absolute steal out of Bayern Munich. Look at the competitions. So we also won the Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup 2nd in the league. I'm just going to go down as a great season, hasn't it, for Everton? I mean, Everton fans would snap your hand off for that right now. Just to be out of the relegation battle, they'd snap your hand off for. Dewey was brilliant this season. He's coming on leaps and bounds. On penalties against Arsenal, really good. Dewey there, 5 goals, 4 assists, 3 man of the matches. Pickford with 3 clean sheets. Really solid performance. Unsurprisingly, the board have got me at A+, but they're not happy about us not developing youth players. We'll hopefully do better on that. And then there's only the fact that we finished below Liverpool. But, that might be expected. Balance not great. Good transfer budget though, 50 million to play with. Net debt still up there, 700 million. It's really struggling to bring that down. But yes, 50 million, 52 million nearly to play with, so we can have a bit of fun making some transfers. So I'll go ahead and make some transfers. Maybe comment if you want me to sign someone. So here we go, season 4 transfers, 24th of July. Balance looking great now, 64 million, still 53 million in the transfer kitty. A lot of spensies there, as Laluja would say. Wage budget, brilliant actually. 4 million, we've got a lot of wage budget there. So I think we can have a bit of fun with that in future seasons. Projection doesn't look good. Obviously down to the debts, but we'll gloss over that a little bit. So as you can see, we have sold a few people. Nketiah's gone. Paulson's gone. Nketiah's gone to Ajax. Paulson's gone to Benfica. Anana's gone to Leeds, which he wasn't playing great, but I do like Anana. I think he's a good player, but he just wasn't playing very well for us. We've made a couple of great signings, I think, here. In Matisse Tell and Juan Soto. Matisse Tell for free from Bayern Munich. Wonder kid. This guy is going to be world class. And I've said that about a few players, but he is. To get him on a free transfer is an absolute steal. He's going to score a lot of goals for us. And then Juan Soto, who again, I think he's brilliant. I think he's going to be a wonder kid, gone from Athletic Coventry, really cheap. worth a fortune now. Obviously, let me know if you want me to show you how I find these players, especially Juan Soto. How you find these new regen youngsters who are brilliant, like Augustin Nias. He looks a really solid player. I think we might struggle on work permit for him, but we'll get him out on loan. Hopefully that'll be how he progresses anyhow, because he's still young. Develop his physicals, he's going to be a handful. If we go into the squad looks very strong. Now I think we've got some really good young players coming through. Looking at Mikalenko's been performing brilliantly. He's doing really well left back, although I'm potentially going to sell him. I'm not sure now, so we'll see. We look at the tactics. Hendrickson, got to give Hendrick some game time. Calvert-Lewin, Dewey, and we've got Van der Beek alongside Camavinga, Mikalenko, Livramento. Rutherford, I'd like to give him some game time, but we'll see. We've got Branthwaite, Godfrey, Patterson, Pickford. Patterson's coming on leaps and bounds. Camavinga's brilliantly world class already. Dewey's coming on brilliantly. Calvert-Lewin can't stop scoring. So, absolutely fantastic team at the moment. Right, I want to start showing you a little bit of gameplay in these videos so you can see how the team plays, how the tactic plays, importantly, and hopefully enjoy the games like I am at the moment. Liverpool were the better team, unfortunately. Community Shield though, so we're not that bothered about it, let's be honest. But it would have been nice to get one over Liverpool. It's always disappointing to lose to them. A lot of yellow cards, as you expect in a derby game. But we'll show you the goals anyway. So they've got Tammy Abraham, and he's just danced past Godfrey. Plays in Macon. Godfrey can't miss challenges like that. He's gonna 90% of the time he's gonna be our last man. Tomine into Calvert-Lewin. Brilliant goal. But then they come back. Abraham again. There's a Ratcher. Abraham, a little dink over the goalie. He is a really good player on this game. And my brother had him on one of our sort of network game saves, and he's very, very good. So we're going to our Aston Villa game, first league game of the season. As you can see, we played very well in this one. Really good shots, XG, possession. Lots of fouls again, quite a few yellow cards, but that's the way we play. Nice to actually see us win as well after a disappointing game against Liverpool. There we go, Patterson into Dewey. Hendrick trying to get in the end of it, but Mikalenko will just slow us down a little. Hendrick scores there off a Mikalenko cross. And McTominay is on the ball there, into Branthwaite, into Mikalenko. He's going to shoot. He does. Rebound, Calvert-Lewin's there. I suppose that's the advantage with three strikers. There's always someone there to pick up the pieces. Patterson in through a Livramento. He's in. They've let him in far too easy there. Lovely goal outside of the boot. This all in the first half. So obviously took our foot off the pedal in the second half there. But really solid. Teams playing really well. A few tough games coming up there with Man U, Liverpool, Chelsea, City, Arsenal. Once we get past that, then I think we've got some nice run of games. But this will be the end of this video for now. So let me know if there's anything else you want to see. You want to see more of the games. And also, please like and subscribe. And I hope you're enjoying this. And take care. And I'll see you in the next one.